guys, I am Chris Gaylor.
And I'm Amber Frost and Eugene Costley. And tonight we are watching with you guys Breaking Bad.
Episode 10, Buried. We're almost through the last season. We can almost see the end. You know, the light at the end of the tunnel. Although in this case, like, I don't know if it's gonna be like an explosion or an actual light, so I don't know where this is going. I have a bad feeling.
Yeah, maybe someone getting shot or someone maybe ran over by a car.
We'll find out, but yeah, where we are at right now, Hank knows about Walter being Heisenberg. Walter basically, they fought each other a little bit, and Walter kinda threatened Hank.
If you don't know with who you're dealing, maybe you just need to take a step back.
Not to
Something
thread
like
lightly. Thread lightly. Lightly? I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, be careful.
cautious.
Yeah, exactly. Aside from that, he's apparently out of the business and he has been keeping his promise, but I mean, suddenly Hank knows about him, so I mean, there's no way out of this. But Hank has also a very huge choice to make here because outing Walter comes back to putting his family through shit, and he loves the kids. He loves Skyler. He loves them all, and he knows that Walter is dying, so what's the point if he never ends up in a cell?
Yeah.
You know, we know that he's still alive 1 year from now, but
they don't know that.
Don't. So I don't know what he's gonna do. Jesse's throwing around his money because he just cannot keep it with him. Like, it's
still waiting for it to come back to our.
Yeah, I'm still. I mean, it'd be nice,
yeah.
like, to get a couple bucks here. But no, still, he's losing it, and it's not looking good. Damn it! Like, I don't know what Hank is gonna do, but I'm freaking out. I know the thumbnail shows Jesse in custody, so because we know it was gonna happen eventually. They know he's linked to Eisenberg, so and he's been throwing money around. So I mean,
yeah, but who knows that he's responsible for that money? Huh?
I don't know. Maybe someone saw him. Could happen. He wasn't really subtle. Anyway, we'll jump into this episode. We'll see what happens. Sorry about our voices. We're both really sick, so we're kind of trying to talk through this, but we'll manage. So just bear with us. Let's go. Did he crash?
Jesse? Yeah.
Oh. He just left it there.
I can understand why we'd be in custody after that, yeah.
It's weird that he didn't see him first. It's so cool. It's like he's part of the system, you know? He cannot get out. He's stuck on this wheel. Ah, I love Breaking Bad, man.
Never come back.
Two power figure.
No, what do you mean she won't get off the phone? I am giving you permission, Mariano. You make her get off the phone.
He's the one on the phone. Oh my god!
Mariano, who is Skylar on the phone with?
Oh, she knows, dude. Your husband is a drug dealer. Yeah, about that.
What will she do? Help Hank?
Throw him under the bus? Because, I mean, she doesn't want to end up in jail, too.
Yeah.
The kids need at least one of them at home.
Please?
She's so hypocrite, dude.
Wished I'd seen it sooner. He's a monster.
She helped him out.
With the money part.
Okay, but he thinks she was aware of this and she just couldn't say anything, which is kind of true.
It is.
If he threatened you or what mind games he played, I don't know if there was abuse.
That's what he thinks.
But I want you to know that you can be open with me. Don't hold anything back, okay?
She is a victim, but she also helped him out. Because they needed the money.
I think maybe I need a lawyer.
No, you don't.
I think maybe I do.
Skylar, I'm your biggest advocate here, and I'm telling you, for your own good, you need to get out ahead of this.
Oh, this is bad.
You start.
Like, she has a right to a lawyer.
Yeah,
But he's the cop trying to do his job.
Understand why she would need a lawyer, because she's a victim in it.
We need to go get the kids. We need to bring them to my house so that they're safe. And then we need to help each other put that animal away. Okay?
Oh.
Hank,
Now, come on, let's go to the house and we'll deal with it there. Come on.
am I under arrest?
I hate this.
You're not thinking straight.
Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest? Hank, are you arresting me? Am I under arrest?
Oh my goodness, Skylar. Oh my god.
In her mind, it was finally over. She had her family, it was settled, and she played a huge part in this, so she knows that if she lets Hank do his thing, she's gonna end up in prison with Walter. So she's freaking out, and I'm like, Hank doesn't even understand
I called
the slightest bit of it. Yeah, of course, you take care of this. Set fire to the money. Okay, no, they just took the money.
I pay Huel and Kubi and take your cut. The rest is mine. Insurance in case I need you.
In case you need me, I'm thinking the probability is high.
Just fine, Jesse. Keys.
So I'm thinking that Skylar might not talk because she's scared of ending up in prison, but Jesse has had enough. And he knows a whole lot more than Skylar.
A whole lot more, yeah.
Ever since he learned, he figured out that Walter killed Mike, I'm pretty sure he's not up to protecting him.
He might still be scared of him, though.
True.
Could be enough reason to not talk.
But what would be the point of killing Jesse if he's already in prison? Revenge?
He knows Andrea. He knows our son.
Sky?
It's not the time. Oh my god.
Sky, I know you're home. Let me in. Let me talk to you.
Did he tell her? Is he trying to use Marie to make her talk?
Now or 3 hours.
How long have you known? Hank said that when you walked into the pool, that's when you knew. When you had your... But not then. Since Gus Frank.
Before that.
She's known since
That money that Paul made.
Becky.
When you bought your car wash. And your whole gambling story. That was a lie. Did you know then? Did you know since before Hank was shot?
Yeah.
Skylar, I am so sorry.
Oh! I know people don't like Skylar. I can hear the cheers. I mean, you could have said something. Like, you could have stopped him a long time ago. Of course she's taking the baby.
Hey, what are you doing? She's coming with us. No, she is not. Give her back to me. Marie.
Oh, I hate this.
Leaving this house with my daughter. No, what are you talking about? Give her back to me.
Marie.
Listen, I will call the police. You call them. I will. Skyler, you tell them. Give everything my baby back.
Marie, put her down.
You can't do that to me.
Marie.
Give me my baby. Skyler, that is my child. Give me my baby.
Marie!
Now.
Do it now. Give her back.
My heart goes out to Marie though, and the baby. Like, she wanted to do good. You don't know how you would react in a situation like this. Because, I mean, if Skylar had said something, Hank wouldn't have been shot. The kids wouldn't have been in danger. So much death could have been avoided. She knew before you were shot. Oh, well, damn it, taking the baby!
Oh my gosh.
They don't know how to deal with this, and it's... Walter, damn it! I want to go back to episode 1 and just say no!
Oh damn.
If they don't find the money, it's one less clue. I wonder if they will find that hole eventually.
It's hard to prove that he was the one who cooked the meth. I don't have a proof of that transaction or something. So yeah.
If Skylar and Jesse don't talk, if Soul doesn't talk, all they have is speculation. And it's crazy because the system works like this. I mean, they could just say it's a coincidence that his initials fit.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
With his cancer.
Must have taken a huge time. Digging all day.
Everything is happening all at the same time.
The cancer's back. Does that make you happy?
Aww.
I can't remember the last time I was happy. The way Hank talks. He's got his suspicions. Not much else. So maybe our best move here is to stay quiet.
That's when the victim part ends.
Deep down, she still cares about him. Like?
Oh, I mean, both of them started doing this because family.
Yeah.
Now she never really had another motive. She still does it for family and selfish need to have her family around her.
Sorry, guys.
I cannot move what this person is making. It is substandard. And it is. It just is. No offense.
You can do better, do better.
I don't know what to tell you.
Use Todd again. Look, he learned from him, all right? At least Todd's first 2 cooks were at 74%.
On his third cook, he started a fire. Look, I tried Heisenberg's way. It didn't work out. I want to cook in my territory. I want to use guys that I trust, not Todd, who I don't.
I mean, I wouldn't trust Todd anyway. Yeah, he's willing to shoot kids.
I really wish you'd given him a chance.
Hey, we have a problem.
Seriously?
Oh man.
Oh my god! That's our solution to everything! Shoot them all! Oh my goodness.
But now you need to find another cook.
Todd.
Oh yeah.
Hello? Ma'am?
Now she'll be in
Okay.
charge.
Was it the one who shot everyone? You think?
He's a psychopath. you throw someone in that life and they enjoy it way too much, you've got another Walter right there. He's a problem.
I don't want to see.
Okay. Cool, so I guess maybe just close your eyes.
She doesn't want to see what she ordered.
Typical.
It's easy when you're not the one pulling the trigger.
You have to tell them, Hank. Today.
Maria, I just don't have it yet. The piece I need to prove it all, it's just not here. The day I go in with this, it's the last day of my career, all right? I'm going to have to walk in there, look those people in the eye, and admit that the person I've been chasing the past year is my own brother-in-law.
I was afraid that it was gonna cause trouble for his career.
It's over. I can be the man who caught him, at least.
What if you wait and they catch Walt without you? If they find out that you knew and you said nothing,
There's that too.
go to jail too.
It took everything for him to figure it out.
Yeah. It took us.
I mean, everyone at the DEA, they basically pushed that story to the side and said, stop it, man.
Hey,
Oh, he's so stuck. Oh. He needs the proof, and I think Jesse might be it. There's a part of him that wants that glory,
did you hear about that money?
that victory.
Yeah.
There's also this huge part of him that needs to see justice, you know?
Your old pal Jesse Pinkman.
Ah.
I'll give you this. Jesse, you're never boring. Not boring at all. So, okay, Jesse, we're gonna let you gather your thoughts so we can continue this stimulating conversation. Can we get you anything? Coffee?
They're
Soda?
like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. Thought not.
They're the stereotypical version of a cop. Ugh.
You just scroll down the credits, Julie has typical cops one, and typical
Stereotypical cop
cops
1 and 2.
yeah.
With Jesse Pinkman.
Maybe you could keep an eye on our suspect for us, just for a few minutes.
Absolutely. I can do that.
Okay.
He's much better at this than they are.
More subtle, yeah. I know that you know.
They have history, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna end here. Oh, fucking hell! Oh, alright. I knew, but yeah, the thing is, like I said several times in the episode, actually, if Skylar doesn't talk, Jesse is the best
Liability that
liability to Walter. Yeah, that's the thing. He knows so much more, and right now he is not in the right state of mind not to say anything. Offer him an out. Offer him something. Offer him absolution. Offer him like redemption. Even though knowing Jesse, he's probably sure he cannot ever find redemption for what he did. But well, basically you've got Hank coming with like a silver platter with Walter on it, and he's saying like, I can get him arrested. I can stop him once and for all. I know the truth.
Well,
Just
sorry,
give
though.
me the clue. Give me the proof.
Like you said, they got history together.
Yes, but you already know that he's threatened a couple times to talk, to say like the truth about Walter, and now he is very much against what Walter became. He was against killing. Well, I mean, he knows he killed Mike, and he was against that. He was against any sort of murder ever again. And Walter was like, oh, no one else ever dies because of us. And then after that, he killed 10 people. The kids that died, he feels so guilty right now. It might just be enough for him to talk. And anyway, at this point, Hank knows. So it's not about that. It's about having him to testify, you know? That would be, oh my god. What if he agrees to testify and then Walter has to kill Jesse somehow? He has to go after him. It's gonna put him like in such a miserable place because he likes Jesse. He loves him like a son. But he's a liability. Oh, it's gonna get twisted. That's if he talks, if he ever talks, because the thing is, Hank knows that Jesse worked with Walter. He might not know for how long, he might not know how involved he was in all of this, but he knows that they have something in common. They work together. So he's not gonna just let him go like this. And it's breaking his heart to push Skylar to talk, especially since now he knows that she was aware of this, like she knew the truth for quite a while. It's breaking his heart to push her and do something against her, because it's breaking Marie when he does something with Skylar. So he's not going to push it with Skylar that much. With Jesse, though, he could. And right now, like, he's so torn. Hank is so torn between his need to be the guy that arrests Heisenberg. It's a personal vendetta. He got shot because of that guy.
Yeah.
His life has rotated around the Heisenberg case for quite a while now. He needs that victory. And you remember, like, when he got... Was it when he got shot? I think it was. When he gave that book to Walter Jr. about the story of the guys that got... Was it Al Capone?
Yeah.
Or if it's not Al Capone, it's another guy, but I don't remember. But still...
Al Capone.
Anyway, if it's not Al Capone, it's another guy. It's probably another guy. But anyway...
I think they did a Netflix show on that guy. I don't remember the name,
In any case, he gave a book to Walter Jr. about the guys that arrested him. And he's like, no one ever remembers the guys that arrest the big bad guy, the criminal.
Yeah.
They all remember the criminal, not the one that arrested him. And he's all for the guys that arrest the criminals. He's one of them. So he's like, he wants to be the hero. He wants to be the one to put an end to this. Even though he might not be remembered. He needs that victory. So there's a part of him that's all for justice. Like, no matter what, even if it's going to stop my career, even if I'm, going to be rejected and I'm going to be seen as a failure, I need to do this because he needs to go to jail. Justice. But he also wants to be the one to do it. So he's not going to just go and say, hey, I mean... I don't have proof, but you can look at that.
He's my brother-in-law!
Hey! He's Heisenberg! No, but he's not just gonna say, I have a huge suspicion that he might be Heisenberg. Like, here's what I have, now arrest him, please. Because justice. He also needs to be the one to do it.
Yeah, because he suffered a lot just for that case only.
And I mean, at this point, there's a risk that if he tells them, they might just brush it to the side as paranoia, because they've been doing that a lot to him. Like, you look too much into things. Of course, now he's proved himself a couple times, and they know that usually when he's got a hunch, you need to listen to him. But, yeah, we'll find out. But with Jesse, he might have something here, so I'm scared of what's gonna happen.
Oh.
As for Skylar... I know a lot of people hate Skylar. Like, it's not a secret that she's one of the most hated characters in the show, I think.
Really?
Like, when she got slapped, I could almost hear the fandom. But, the thing with her, she's a complicated character, and I love complicated characters. She's not my favorite, but what I enjoy is it's so hard for us to decide if she needs to be blamed as much. Did she deserve that slap? Like, yeah! It's hard to say, because yes, she is a victim, because she was forced into that life, and she had to keep the secret for her kids, but then she made the decision not to say anything and to help out Walter because of her own selfish need to have her whole family with her. So she's been, just like Walter, she's been given several outs, several ways to settle this.
Keep going at it, yeah.
Yeah, Walter keeps going, towards the meth business because of his pride and his need for control, and we discussed that several times. Skylar, she goes back to Walter because she loves him. That's simple. Because she needs the stability he can give her. The stability. She wants the money he can give her. She wants the financial stability he can give her. And there's also like the mother need, the need that she has to have her kids safe and happy, and she doesn't want to destroy that. Like, she was willing to become the bad mom, like the bitch that her son hated, in order to protect that stability in the family,
Yeah.
It's the same here. It's just that she's also very much aware that she could end up in jail if she ever talked, and she's not willing to do that. She's too much in right now to talk, and it's crazy. They waited too long. She has been saying several times to Walter, like, you need to go to the police, you need to talk. She could have done that too.
Yeah, but she, even though that she accepts the fact that she was the bitch, according to her son, because she was destroying the marriage, the family, because she wanted to push Walter as far as she could, she didn't want to be the one to break definitively the family at the end of it.
She wants Walter to say something, but she's not willing to do it herself. Something like that, yeah. And I mean, right there at the end, when she's like, you know, Hank doesn't actually have much proof. We could just say nothing. That's where the victim part stops. She's an active player in this.
She's been an active player way longer than that. With Becky, when she suggests that we need to buy a car wash because people are gonna believe the story that you bought a car wash after all this time.
The thing is at one point you have to stop wondering why they did it and just focus on what they did. Because I mean, it's one thing to say, oh, I killed these guys to protect my family. It was self-defense. It's another to say, I killed all these guys because I was trying to protect the business, the illegal business I made, in order to eventually give money to my kids because I don't have any money. But you know, I was offered money before, but my pride stopped me from saying, okay, you know, it's too much. Like, the means don't really matter at this point. They've done too much. And Skylar has had several outs offered to her, like her lawyer basically saying, you need to talk, like you're crazy to stay in that place. And she just went back to Walter.
Oh, it's crazy, stupid love, guys.
Yeah. So they're pretty much fucked if Jesse talks, so I'm afraid of what's gonna happen if he actually says anything. Walter did say, like, oh, we don't attack family. I wouldn't put it above him to do something to Hank or Jesse, though. I mean, he's got a gun in his car 1 year from now, and I don't know what he's planning on doing, but
an accident can easily happen.
I wonder if it's the procès.
Trial?
The trial. I wonder if the flash forward we've been having is on the day of the trial or something. Maybe, like, if Jesse talks, maybe he's set to do his testimony, and Walter's just planning on killing Hank and Jesse, like, at the same time. I'm going crazy with my theories here, guys. I'm sorry, because I'm paranoid in that show. I don't know what Walter is willing to do.
Nothing, and I mean, really, nothing can happen on that show.
Anything.
Sorry. Anything.
Nothing can happen on that show.
Sorry. Anything can happen on that show, and we got proof to that. Yeah.
So we're gonna move on to the next episode and see if Jesse ends up talking to Hank. If he ends up saying anything, I'm really, really excited for this. So the end is so near. Let's just jump into this. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is already up on Patreon. The link is in the description.
So you know what to do, guys. You go down there, you click, and you subscribe. And if you don't want that, it's going to be up on YouTube tomorrow. So see you then, guys.
Bye.